If there's a subscriber. Hey guys, it's General Grievous here of the Factual Clone Wars, and we are live. And we're live earlier than expected. So, yep, we're gonna be doing this a little bit of a new style. Make sure everything's set on YouTube. We're gonna be doing this a new style. You know, we're still gonna have people join the stream. But yeah, we're doing this a new style where, thanks to the wonderful YouTube, now it's only ever allowing subscribers to comment. So let me hit some people up. We're about to go ahead and start off with the heroic laughing as usual from Grievous. And the heroic laugh of Grievous from Grievous and Shrieg. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get some other people on here. Cause we're gonna do it earlier. We doing it earlier. Live. Yeah, all right. So we're gonna go. I already try to get some. Let's see. We're gonna get some people on here. So, yeah, like I said in the title, we're gonna be talking about breaking down Grievous's heroic actions in the Clone Wars. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Should we just gonna wait for some people to come in? I know some people were gonna try in, but yeah, let me make sure everything's working on subscribers. Yep. All right. So, looks like the subscriber thing is working. So, yeah, now trolls can't come on because now you're only stuck on subscriber content. So, yeah, like I said, if you want to join the stream, if you're not a troll, you could join the stream. And yeah, hold on, let me get everything set with that. All right, so let me go ahead and get that, and then let's put that in the link. Let's put it in the link. Yeah, 'cause we got a lot to talk about. Yeah, about Grievous's heroic actions in the canon. We got some other things we got to talk about people being pathetic and retarded. So yeah, we going live back with the facts. So we going back. So let's go ahead and get it. So we get this join the stream. All right. All right, so that link should be there now. That link should be there now. If you want to join the stream, you guys can be able to join the stream. So, yep. So that should be fixed. So yeah, like I said, you guys want to join the stream, you can pop up on the link. You know where it is. Let me find. Let me find that right there. Right there. So, yep. Hold on, wait a second. It says unable to send message for Holy. So that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, like I said, y'all see that right there. That's the link to join the stream. Let me check that out quick. So Holy says he can't. Throw Prime says he can't join the stream or something. Let me see something. Let me X that off and let me try. Then we go on one of these alt accounts and see if I'm not subscribed and see if I can't get on it from there. That does not make any sense. Let me find one of these. I'm not subscribed. Let's see. Because that doesn't make any sense. All right, so I'm gonna Okay, there we go. Now it works. Okay. Yeah, that didn't make any sense. Subscribers only should have worked. That's what I was like, because I just checked something else and now it just popped up like, oh, there was no subscribers. All right, that's good. Now it works. There we go. Thrill Prime has finally joined. So, yep. All right, so that works. Because that was weird. That's something it didn't work. That was like this. It's supposed to work. Because it's only supposed to be for subscribers. That's why I had to check something else. I'm like, wait a second. If it's not subscribed, then hey, that's why it should work. So that keeps the trolls out and everything. So, yep. All right. So let's go ahead and get ready to get into these topics. But before we get into breaking down Greece's heroic actions, we're going to be talking about some little folks. Everybody going crazy over the new Kenobi. Like I said, people, being pathetic. And, that's all, people like to be is pathetic. But, we're going to go ahead and switch up the banners because, we're talking about pathetic and sad people, unlike me, the smart and happy people. But we're going to go ahead and change the banner to haters can't stand the facts because they're stupid and biased. So we're going to go ahead and pull up this this new classic of the Kenobi show. So let me pull up something because everybody knows the Kenobi just released. Everyone's going crazy. No. All right. So we're gonna let me go ahead and share screen. Let's go ahead to the window of this. It should pop up. Yes, exactly. It did pop up. So you're still gonna see Grievous Hero the Factual Clone Wars. Like I said, we got Thrill Prime. Hello there. And yeah, we're still gonna get Grievous Hero the Factual Clone Wars. You're still gonna see me, but I'm gonna move off. I'm going to extend it to the larger screen. So, well, not that one. Hold on. One of these screens, like it has the larger. No, keep me there. There we go. Yeah. All right, y'all can still hear me on the stream. So now, yeah. So that's way better. So, all right. So we're gonna talk about this wonderful, wonderful nonsense. Is what this is. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So that is what it is, y'all. The Kenobi series release. And then idiots start thinking Obi-Wan is an, in quotation, hero in the Clone Wars. Just because the Kenobi series released. Just because the new Obi series released. Just because, it released. People start thinking that nonsense. And basically, facts just have to come and, destroy these people's opinions. Facts, Grievous is a hero who did heroic actions, and Obi-Wan is a villain in the Clone Wars who did many evil actions. And those are just the facts that had to come and destroy the opinions of lies. Because, first of all, what? Why are people thinking this? Let me go get off the full screen layouts. Now I'm back. But what? That doesn't make any logic sense at all. Because first of all, like I said, I get it. The Kenobi series it just released, like I said, but the Kenobi series is focusing on Obi-Wan when he's been Kenobi. So it's focusing on when he's good. It's not focusing on when he was a villain during the Clone Wars in Revenge of the Sith. No, it's not focusing on that. It's focusing on Obi when he's good, when he's been. So sitting there thinking Obi is some in quotation hero in the Clone Wars, and then you're going to unfollow me, unsubscribe. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, because people were actually getting upset and unsubscribing from the channel. I was just like, wow. Even Yuna was like, wow, like people were unsubscribing from the channel because of the facts that Grievous is a hero and Obi's a villain. If you can't handle the facts that Grievous is a hero and you can't handle the facts that Obi is the villain and you can't handle the facts that what I'm speaking about the Clone Wars in general, and then you unsubscribe when a new show comes out, you pathetic. You just straight pathetic. Because first of all, like I said, the facts still exist. Obi-Wan is a villain during the Clone Wars, and that's just the facts of what it is. He's not a hero. He doesn't do anything heroic in the Clone Wars show. So thinking, oh, I'm gonna unsubscribe because I don't like the facts that Grievous is here, you could go ahead, because that just proves you're fake. We don't want fakes around. We want real people. We don't support fake phonies, people that are being idiotic. We don't do that. We only support the facts that Grievous is a hero, and people get fussy about it. You can get fussy about it, but the facts are just what the facts are, people. Facts don't care about your feelings, and they never will. So, getting upset that the facts that Grievous is a hero because it's already been proven to be true through his heroic actions and character, which is the definition of a fact, then you can't get mad at that because you didn't study Grievous for no 8 years. You didn't study nothing. So you get mad at the facts that Grievous is here. Go ahead and unsubscribe because, like I said, that proves you pathetic and you nothing. Again, you pathetic and you're nothing. I'm something. Anyway, let's go keep so that's why we had to talk about that, because like I said, that's why I said we only got subscribers only mode, because like I said, we don't do trolls. We're not doing trolls today. We're doing subscribers, real true people, Thrill Prime, India Blade with Yuna. We doing the real Flower Tower. We not doing the fakes. But yeah, we got some others dudes. Yeah, so that's basically what I gotta say about the Kenobi show. I didn't watch anything. I just seen a couple clips and it's looking that woke, but people getting really starting to think Obi is some quotation hero. Like, that's just sad, bro. Like, Obi's not a hero, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and click that off. So yeah, that's for number one. And number two, yeah, we're about to break down Grease's heroic actions in a minute. But we gotta talk about this Instagram. Wonderful Instagram. So let me go and pull that up because yeah, I told y'all I'm coming live and back with the facts. Because we're back. But we gotta talk about these dumb trolls on Instagram, you know what I mean? Because people like to play around and they have no life. They have no life. So let me go ahead and pull that up. So let me stop sharing the screen. Just okay, there we go. So let me go pull that up because this is interesting. This is going to be interesting. What's Chrome tab? Here we go. Instagram. Now, like I said, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. General Grievous Hero, the Clone Wars. Just that simple to find me. But like I said, you want to hit me up about stuff, follow me over there, and or hit me up on Tumblr and these other places, or even a better place, MeWe or something like that. Just hit me up over there. Twitter, anything. Like I said, Instagram, it is a little hard because we have trolls, but hit me up over there. So. So we're talking about this one because really funny. Some idiots thought, oh, I post the same thing every day on Instagram. I post the same thing every day. On stories, I repost my stuff every day. It is, because to make sure people catch it. So on stories, I do, which you'll see on this, I will repost like the same stuff over and over, and then I post different stuff on there. So yeah, I do post on that. But on the actual post, no, I don't post the same thing every day. So this troll, these two trolls, try to say they were fans of Grievous Hero the Factual Clone Wars. They were fans. But they turn around to be trolls and idiots and jitards and retards. They only wanted to see why I continue to post. First of all, I don't post the same thing every day. Like I said, just this song. Let's look at this. Let's look at this retarded nonsense. Let's look at this. First of all, this Grease here looking forward to meeting you. The meme of facts. Does that look like this? Does that meme look like this? Does this meme look like this? The reason when, since, like I said, go follow me on Instagram. Does this meme of Grievous here, are they the same? Or wait, what? What? Huh? Are these the same memes Guys, are these the same memes? Grievous is a hero and that's a fact in the Clone Wars canon. As is that the same as to get upset over get upset over actions in Star Wars? Grievous is a hero is a fact. Is that the same? No. So that's why I have to keep laughing at people. First of all, where in the world are you getting this is the same stuff? It's not the same thing. Everything is posted differently on Instagram. So sitting here thinking it's the same thing means you are clearly mentally retarded. You clearly need to see a therapist and you need mental help ASAP as soon as possible. You do not understand the facts that Grievous is a hero because you are a retard sitting here getting hurt by the truth. Because you thinking we're posting the same thing every day. We're not posting the same thing every day, fool. We're posting different stuff. Like I said, people are not smart, and it's not even every day. It's not even every day. It's every other day. People don't even realize what I do. It's every other day. So I think it's sad, but hey, that's how people want to be. They want to be stupid and retarded. They can be stupid and retarded. But yeah, that's what I basically talk about. Like I said, because people think that, and like I said, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and talk a little bit deeper. Yeah, because yeah, we're gonna get a little deeper. You know, Instagram being fake with the followers, black and black. Like I tell people, I don't care about likes and followers. Likes and followers don't mean nothing. It's the truth that matters. The truth always mattered. So, anyway, back to yeah. So we had some other person called the Bagel Warrior. You know his name, the Bagel Warrior on Instagram. He was a little troll trying to figure out, oh, why you post like the same, start to say the same thing, bro. Like I tell people, I don't post the same thing. So how are you gonna? So we're gonna break down the Bagel Warrior, and then we're gonna get back, and then we're gonna get into Grease's heroical actions. So this clown, the Bagel Warrior. Yeah, this clown, the Bagel Warrior. Oh man, this clown, the Bagel Warrior. This guy is a whole nother mess. It's really sad because he thought he wasn't going to get exposed, but this dude talking about he's a fan of Grievous Hero the Clone Wars. You know, this dude talking about like he all that like he was like, oh, he knows the facts that Grievous is here. He's thinking he know it all. You thinking that he knows everything. That's the sad thing about people. They don't know everything. And then turn around, he didn't know Jack. He was just interested in finding out who I was. And I'm just like, bro, you get on my nerves because you did not look at the guide that Grievous is hero. So if you're not going to look at the guide that Grievous is hero, and you talking about you know this stuff, that's already started knowing you were a troll because real people would already been looked at that. So, but yeah, people want to be stupid and people want to be retarded. That's just them because haters can't stand the facts because they're stupid and biased. That's just what it is. And you people and that dude was stupid and he got hurt and he didn't even know what he was talking about. So yeah, that's what I tell people. I'm just laughing because, like I say, he claims he's a Grievous fan. He claims, but then he tried to claim I was a fake Grievous fan. First of all, how am I a fake Grievous fan if I studied the facts for 8 years? That's what I said. That just made me laugh. That just made me laugh. You know, this made me laugh because how dumb people are. How you gonna like say you gonna try to insult me like that? Like, bro, like that's why I be laughing when these people try to make these insults because, like I said, you don't even know me from Jack, so. You just make me laugh. You tell me I studied him from 17 down. You didn't study Jack. You only tell me I know him episode 3. Like so you didn't know Grievous as a hero in the Clone Wars canon. Revenge of the Sith wasn't even canon yet. It was Legends Grievous. So you sitting here sick. So you studied Legends Grievous for that long. And then you just realize Grievous is a hero in the Clone Wars. You dummy. You dummy. The Bagel Warrior. This is what we do for fun while we sit here and laugh at these retards while we at the top chilling. We at the top chilling. Like the Legends Grievous villain. You mad at that? Can't Grievous is here. That's a fact. Tell the truth, fools. Anyway, This is just the problem with the stuff. Because people tell people, you study that stuff for that long. You thought you were that, but you on season 3. Seeing Grievous' role character origin in the Clone Wars, but you didn't know nothing about that. And then you turn around and say, oh, he wanted to figure out what all these 500, blah, blah, blah. Bro, you stupid. Like I said, the Mega Warrior didn't even know what it is. But yeah, he's stupid. And that's why I had to laugh because, like I said, that just made me laugh because how people are. But like I said, hey, that's what we have to talk about. So, like I tell people, if you're gonna get upset over that, and like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and repost there quick. I'm gonna pull that up again because that's just retarded nonsense. If you're gonna try to unfollow me because of the Kenobi series and you're getting upset, Grievous is a hero in the Clone Wars that fought an evil Jedi named Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan murdered Grievous, a hero. So just stop. Like I said, Obi is only good in here because he's Ben Kenobi. There's not even the same Obi from the Clone Wars who was this evil monster of a villain. So stop that nonsense. Get out of here with that dumb bull crap. You know, that fake nonsense. Yeah, but you know we feeling good. I say y'all pathetic mother effers. Anyway. All right, let's go ahead and get back into Grievous Heroic Acts. So, yep. All right, we're about to start the Grievous Heroic Acts, breaking it down. Like I said, if you're just tuning in, we're about to break it down. Like I said, we're going to go pull up the stream again. Where is this at? Boom, boom, boom. Here it is. Like I said, guys, if you want to join that stream, go. Like I said, hit this link. It's easy to pop on. We can have a conversation, but trolls will not be here. Trolls will be destroyed. So, yep, that's just what it is. Trolls will get destroyed, and we're clicking them off. So, yep. Yeah, Holy, let's see if you could try to bring some more people, Holy, if you can, like I said, throw a prime. If you could try to get some more subscribers from, other places, that'd be cool. So, yeah, we're about to go get back into this. Let's go get in here. All right, so we're going to change the banner back to Grievous' heroic and righteous and not cruel malicious. So, like I said, like the title explained, we're breaking down the Clone Wars episodes of Grievous' heroic actions. And we got to start off from his debut. We got to start off from the debut. We got to start off from the debut. Rising Malevolence. So this is going to be the new series that's going to be on every live going forward. And that's just a whole different topic I got to talk about. So let's go and get in the live of this. So, breaking down Grievous' heroic actions. That's what we do. So, let's go ahead and go. So, Grievous' heroic actions in Rising Malevolence. Like I said, we're going to break it down from the Clone Wars. No bias. There's no bias. But we're going to go ahead and get this. So, I put the full screen so I can't see the comments. So, I'll have to check the comments in a few. So, breaking down the Clone Wars of Grievous' heroic actions on Rising Malevolence. Grievous' heroic actions on the Malevolence. Now, this is not Grievous' first appearance in the Clone Wars. So this is not, his first appearance like in the war itself and all this other stuff. So, and the reason why we're talking about this is because, like I said, the Grievous' first appearance was in the Battle of Geonosis. So the Rise of Malevolence is the first TV debut of Grievous' heroic character. But everything else about this is just, it's the debut of Grievous in the show. So we're going to go ahead and break down from, we're going to be watching clips and clips after here. We're going to go ahead and start on the Jedi's evilness. So, like I said, the chat, Throw Prime says, people should accept that Grievous is a hero and it's a fact. Let me check if that's actually popping up good on here. Yeah, okay, that part was good. That's just my screen, but anyway. Yeah, Thrill Prime says people should accept the Grievous as a hero as a fact. Yeah, people should accept Grievous as a hero as a fact, but they want to live in lies and bias. That's the sad thing. They just want to live in lies and bias. So we're gonna go ahead and watch bit by bit. Like I said, because copyright issues, so we're not doing the whole episode of watching, but we're gonna watch it bit by bit. And we're gonna start off. We're skipping the newsreel because the newsreel is biased. So we're skipping the biased newsreels. And like I said, if you don't remember that, you can go check out my video. The Clone Wars newsreels are biased, and Grease Heroes are fact explained. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this Jedi evilness.
The enemy ship has reduced its speed, General.
They must have realized we are tracking them.
Okay, so first, this is what we get introduced in the episode of the Rising Malevolence. Plo Koon, as the bias newsreel stated, if you haven't read even the web comics, the bias newsreel states that the evil Jedi Master Plo Koon and Wolf, his clone commander and naval officer in this episode for some odd reason, but we're not talking about that they're here to destroy Grievous's heroic malevolence because it's already been causing problems for the evil Republic thanks to the wonderful Palpatine. So Palpatine sends them to the location. So now they're tracking Grievous the hero down. So we're just going to keep breaking it down. And
we're tracking 3 Republic cruisers. What should we do?
And there's Grievous Hero's debut. The only thing, we see the shot of the malevolence. Like I said, Grievous Hero's just waiting orders. He's just sitting there, and his first word, or not his word, but his first thing, he just growls because he's already mad at the Republic and Jedi villains. Remember, the Republic and Jedi already killed Grievous's people, so he's already angry, but he's already been in the war from the Battle of Geonosis. So Grievous already is mad at these villains, for their evil acts. So he's like mad because of the Republic villains. Like I said, this is only facts, not opinions. That's why we're breaking it down, because I know people love to do their own opinion, blah, blah, blah. No, but not my opinion. It's just facts. That's why we're breaking this down, and we're having a good time about this. So I think we got somebody else coming in here, but I didn't see anything. So, yeah, we're going to go back to, like I said, I don't see the comments yet, so I'll have to keep going in and out. And then Dooku. Now, Count Dooku. We need to talk about Count Dooku. Dooku is not a hero. Okay? Dooku led the heroic separatists. Yes. But Dooku is not a hero himself. Dooku is manipulating with Palpatine. Now, there is a thing called Dooku is an anti-villain. It's because Dooku sometimes looked like he cared about the heroic separatist cause. But other times, he was just doing this stuff for Palpatine and playing both sides. This is why a lot of people, they hate Dooku, because he is a manipulator and he is a master of hero, which is a villain, which is a mentor or boss to a hero, which is General Grievous. Dooku and Palpatine are masters of heroes because they're manipulating Grievous. Grievous is a hero who doesn't know he's getting manipulated by these villains called Dooku and Palpatine. Grievous is just doing heroic actions for the separatist cause, which makes him a hero in the Clone Wars show. So he's just doing heroic acts, fighting for the galaxy and his people, and continuing to kill all Jedi villains and all Republic villains who are evil, who have started this war and all this other nonsense of villainy that they have created. So Grease's hero getting manipulated by Dooku. So just remember that when watching the Clone Wars, people. Stop all this nonsense trying to say Grease is an inquisition villain when Grease is not cruel and malicious. We're about to go dive into that. But Grease is inquisition villain because he's working with Dooku and Palpatine. First off, Grease doesn't even know Dooku and Palpatine are manipulating him. So that's another thing. Grievous does not even know that Dooku and Palpatine are manipulating him. So again, how is all this, like, how is Grievous supposed to be, he's in quotation villain? No, the Separatists are a heroic faction. So just get that whole Separatists are in quotation villains out of your mind, because that's not even true. And we're gonna break that down. Probably I'm gonna keep switching back from Boundaries Wiki back and forth. All right, but let's go ahead and go right back into the next part of the episode. So like I said, making sure the stream is still good. All right, let's go back.
Jam their transmissions.
The fleet is holding its position, sir.
I think it wise to report our position before we attack.
Okay, so like I said, this is just the evil Plo Koon talking. I think it's just wise to report the position. Blah 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 blah. Okay, nobody cares, Plo Koon. Just keep moving. All right, let me make sure. Like I said, we're making sure this stuff is not copyrighted because you know how. Okay, nobody cares. Yeah, we're gonna make sure that stuff's not copyrighted. All right, so we're gonna keep moving. All right, I'm actually gonna skip some of these parts that are just not important because this is gonna be too long. All right, so we're okay. We need to watch this part with the Jedi Evil Council. Not the Jedi. Yeah. Ahsoka and Anakin villains. Okay.
Go to ya, little Soga.
How's the hunt for the mystery weapon going?
We've tracked it to the Abrogado system. We need reinforcements.
I'll have to ask the council, Master Plo.
Okay, and here we go on. We get Ahsoka and Anakin in their evil debut, from the movie. They already debuted, if you really count that, but in the show. So, okay, so Ahsoka and Anakin, basically, if you didn't read the webcomic, they heard about the mystery weapon, the Malevolence. They're looking for the mystery weapon. We already know. So anyway, of course, people don't know if they're thing, but yeah, the mystery weapon. So, Ahsoka and Anakin, they're just doing their thing. And we're about to break this down on here again, because like I said, we're breaking down with facts, no opiniones. Anyway, the reason why we're this one, Anakin is not a hero in the Clone Wars. I have to keep telling people that. Anakin did evil acts. So Anakin's not a hero, and Ahsoka, who was following her evil master, doing evil actions, is also not a hero. So Ahsoka only becomes a hero later, when she leaves the Jedi Order. So we're not talking about Ahsoka when she is in the Jedi, because the Jedi are already a villainous organization doing evil acts, committing genocides on innocents, abducting children, starting war, supporting and allowing slavery. So, like I said, Anakin and Ahsoka, Plo Koon, they're not heroes. They're villains portrayed as heroes, but that doesn't mean they're quote unquote heroes. So let's keep moving again.
I was given strict orders to protect our staging area.
Master Plo,
What is wrong with the transmission?
There's too much interference, sir.
All right, so that part you could see of that part, that's from what Dooku told Grievous was to jam their transmissions. So Grievous ordered the droids to jam the Republic villains' transmissions so they don't send reinforcements to destroy the heroic Malevolence cruiser. So that's just what that is. So nothing really to talk about, there in Jedi villains complaining and Palpatine manipulating and all this other stupid stuff. So we're going to talk about this.
Meeting Ahsoka.
Let me get this right.
Without a trace.
Or whatever. What? You know how this is.
Struck in a dozen systems and disappeared
So,
without a trace.
We cannot afford to lose any more ships, my friends. Master Skywalker.
okay, so basically, like I said, you see this in here, the Jedi trying to be some sort of quote-unquote heroes when they're clearly not. So, like I said, they're all complaining, crying, and whining, and, all this other stuff about the Grievous' heroic actions with the mystery weapon. So now we're about to get back into the actual Battle of Armageddon, because, like I said, we don't really need to talk about the Jedi villains talking. Anyway, because that's not what we're here. We're breaking down Grievous' heroic actions, not breaking down Jedi's evil actions. That'll be a different video.
Will be
Anyway.
a suitable test for our new weapon. You may fire when ready. Yes, my lord.
All right, so there's Grievous' hero's first line. The first line of Grievous. Yes, my lord, following Dooku's orders to destroy evil. Anyway, this is what we're talking about. Grievous' heroic actions where he's just telling the droids, the driver battle droids, he's telling them to fire at the Republic villains. And the Jedi villains are freaking out, of course. They're worried. They're worried, and then Grievous Hero says, fire. And now the Jedi villains are getting wrecked because the Malevolence uses its special ion weapon. Alright, so here we're going to hear Grievous Hero say, fire! Fire! So the Malevolence fires its ion weapon. It neutralizes the evil Republic fleet. And then Grievous Hero starts tearing them down by telling his driver battle droids to have all cannons fire. Like I said, very heroic in the first episode of the Clone Wars.
Are down.
All cannons, fire!
So now you see Grievous' heroic actions where he's shooting at the villains. He's shooting at these Republic villains. They're freaking out. So you see them firing at that. And, they're firing at Grievous' heroic actions. They're shooting, and the villains are getting killed one by one. And now they're sitting there just freaking out like they don't know what to do. The Republic villains, they're like, oh, we don't know. And Grievous is laughing heroically because this is hilarious. Because the villains are falling beneath his heroic clutches. So, yes, he is laughing heroically at this. So, we're going to go back to Grievous laughing heroically at this. If I can find, because, I'm trying to, like I said, copyright issues. All right. Let's see, the villains are getting destroyed. They don't even know what to do. The Jedi villains are getting wrecked. Like I said, this is only facts and not opinions. So, people like to sit here and try to say, oh, the facts I speak are some sort of opinions. Like I said, if you think that, you're not mentally smart. You're mentally retarded. You're a Jedi-tard. So you can eat a fat and go cry. Because, like I said, the facts that Grievous is a hero, it's just what it is. I only tell facts. You only tell opinions. Because, like I said, I'm only factual, not opinionated. Remember that. Anyway, that is just what the truth is with Grievous' heroic character. And like I said, Grievous laughs heroically. He is laughing heroically at the villains. So that is just what it is. So Grievous keeps laughing heroically. And and the Republic villains get destroyed. So as the Republic villains get destroyed, then they run into the escape pods. So as they're running into the escape pods, and Plo Koon villain has to figure out what's going on. So like I said, we don't even care about Ahsoka's butt. Anyway. That's dumb. Why that's just pop right there. So Grievous sends his pod hunters. Grievous is actually, also impressed by Actually, let me go back to Grievous' heroic actions where he was impressed. Let's go back and listen to this part right here.
Successful test, wouldn't you say, Count? We must keep our positions.
So, Grievous Hero, after that, he sends out the hunters. So, Grievous Hero, he sends out the pod hunters. So, yeah, that's what happens after that. Grievous Hero, he sends out the pod hunters, thanks to Dooku's orders, and then the pod hunters are rocket battle droids that fight the evil Plo Koon, and everybody already knows, that is just that. So Republic villains now, Anakin and Ahsoka are now trying to find the villainous Plo Koon because Ahsoka and Plo Koon have this whole connection in the Clone Wars. With Plo Koon, when he found her, he abducted her into the Jedi Order and forced her, and blah 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 and blah blah blah. So that's why there's all sad for Ahsoka, which nobody cares about. So that's just more sympathy for Jedi villains. But anyway. that happens in the Rocket Droids fight, and then after the Rocket Battle Droids, the B1 series Rocket Battle Droids are defeated, Grievous Hero is like, perhaps some survivors are putting up a fight. We're gonna hear that now.
Perhaps some survivors are putting up a fight. That is something.
So Grievous Hero is like, perhaps some survivors are putting up a fight. And he's just, confused. And, he was like, something's wrong. So then they have to figure out. So now Dooku's like, that cannot be allowed. And the Jedi villains are still freaking out on Coruscant with Palpatine and all this other nonsense. And, Palpatine's trying to blah, blah, blah. But Ahsoka, being the dumb villain. Anyway, but, let's see something. So they find Plo Koon, they save him, they save his evil behind, and then Grievous' heroic malevolence tries to track the villains down. So Grievous' heroic malevolence is trying to track the villains down. So as Grievous' heroic malevolence is trying to track the villains down, now everything is like, oh crap, because now Grievous is actually looking for, the Jedi villains. So now he's looking for them. So as Grievous is looking for, the Jedi villains, it's like, okay. Now he's looking for them because, he's trying to figure out something's wrong. Like, why is there a ship moving as the droids report there's a life form? So he tells them to turn it around, which they do. So again, that's why I always have to keep laughing. How are Grievous' heroic actions in here trying to find villains who are trying to escape some sort of evil? I don't understand this. This episode clearly just shows Grievous' heroic actions where he's just following the heroic separatist cause and just doing stuff for the goodness of the Separatists in destroying the villains called the Giant Republic. So where is this so-called evil? Like I said, I don't get that. Like I said, Grievous' heroic actions and the so-called failure and all this other stuff. This is when season 1 starts that trend of, the Grievous hero, he's some quote-unquote Saturday morning cartoon. Yeah. And Grievous is a hero, he's not even this. But yeah. So like I said, that's basically Grievous' heroic actions in Rising Malevolence. The only thing he did in there, which was already heroic, was commanding his heroic subjugator class group of Malevolence, destroying evil Republic fleet, sending pod hunters to find the villains to make sure all clones are dead. All villains are dead. So there's nothing wrong because, like I said, that's another thing. And we're going to talk about that. So, like I said, we're going to go ahead and remove that. And we're going to talk about this because we have a lot to talk about about villains and heroes. Because, like I said, we're Heroes fans. We're not crying about Ahsoka villain, and we're not crying about Anakin villain, and we're not crying about Obi villain and Plo Koon villain. They're all villains. The Jedi are just an evil organization. So we're going to go ahead and break that down. So let's go ahead and break this down quick. All right, so let me go pull up the facts. Because we got to pull up some facts here. Because, we only speak in the facts because of the truth. Alright, so let me go pull up some facts. Okay, that's way better. Okay, let me find this hero and villain stuff. Because, like I said, this is how we're breaking it down. This is how we're breaking it down. So, alright. So, I'm going to break it down like this. Villains is a cruelly malicious person who is involved or devoted into wickedness or crime. They also believe they're doing something right when they're clearly wrong. The Jedi and Sith are clearly an example of villains in Star Wars. Like I tell people, the Jedi are not heroes, people. We already discussed this. If you haven't watched the video, you can go ahead and check, that video out where, I already explained, the Jedi are evil, which you can find on, this channel. So the reason why we're talking about this is because, like I tell people, heroes and villains are not the same thing. The Jedi are villains. So why are we crying about clones who are villains as well? Because they're following the evil actions of the Jedi, because they're also cruel and malicious. They're cruel and malicious, not heroic. They don't care about people. They're following the Jai's evil orders. The Jai are also cruel and malicious. They don't care about people unless they're with the Republic. The Jai are also delusional villains because they think they're heroes when they're clearly wrong. So why are we crying about Grievous's heroic actions on a subjugator class heavy cruiser called Malevolence, destroying a whole bunch of villains? Why are we crying about this, people? Why? I don't get it. People are not smart because, like, you know why? Because they're ignorant. A lot of people, like I tell people, if you're falling for the bias portrayal, then you're just an ignorant person. You're just ignorant. But if I already tell you the facts, or other people already tell you the facts that Grievous is a hero and the Jai are evil, and you still refuse to accept, now you're just being mentally retarded. See, this is the difference. Why are we crying over villains getting killed? It's like even other people have said to me, it's like people never seen a villain suffer or never seen villains get killed. They're cruel, malicious people. They deserve to die for their evil acts. They're killing millions of people. The Jai are killing millions of innocents. They're abducting children and forcing them to stay with them. Order 66. The Jai got karma for what they did. But we're going to look at the trivia right here. Star Wars, Clone Wars, Galactic Republic, and Jedi Knights are the main villains in the series, as they are the protagonists as well against the antagonists, the heroic Confederacy of the Independent Systems. Biased director Dave Filoni has portrayed villains in a weird manner, such as having heroic characters in example Grievous portrayed in evil manners due to his bias towards the giant clone troopers, and tries to portray them in good manners when they are clearly wrong and evil. And idiots tend to think General Grievous is an in quotation villain when he was never cruel, malicious, and is the definition of a hero. Now we're going to go back to definition of a hero, which we already talked about. Hero is a person who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, heroic actions, or noble qualities. They are someone who is heroic and does heroic actions. Well, that also means making good decisions and compromising and killing the villains. Whoa, wait. What does that say? They are someone who is heroic and does heroic actions. This also includes making good, see that? Good decisions, and are also compromising of killing the villains. This means also being merciless and ruthless to the villains if the hero has to kill a villain. General Grievous is a hero, and that's a fact. Think about it, people. People are also like, oh, I never seen ruthless heroes. I never seen merciless. Have you ever watched Transformers? Have you ever watched Transformers, the movies? The live action, not talking about the 1986 the movie, not Transformers the movie. I'm talking about Transformers the movies with the Michael Bay. Have you ever seen those? Optimus Prime is a ruthless hero in the movie. He does not care about any Decepticons or human villains. Prime is just ripping them and killing them with no mercy, just like a hero called General Grievous in Star Wars canon. So, exactly. So if you want to start to say Grievous a hero is some in quotation villain, then I guess you're trying to say Optimus Prime is an in quotation villain. Because that's why I always have to laugh. If you want to try to say Luke Skywalker, you want to say Rey, all these other characters, I could go on and on and on. The Avengers, I could go to Wolverine, I could go all these characters, bro. We could go to even the anime characters, but y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. But we could go on and on all day. So if you try to say Grievous a hero is an in quotation villain, then I guess everybody else, all those other characters I named, they're all quote unquote villains too. Because you can't be hypocritical. You can't say, oh, that's only heroic for them, but then try to say it's not heroic for Grievous. Grievous is it's the same thing. So you can't sit there and try to say it's not. That's hypocritical and that's BS. Grievous is a hero doing heroic actions. He's making it painful for the villains. He's making the villains suffer for their atrocities. And you're trying to say Grievous a hero is some sort of in quotation villain because his heroic actions and his character, and you're trying to keep saying, oh, because he's portrayed as that, that's a hero as a fact. In the Rise of Malevolence, in every episode of the Clone Wars, Grievous is a hero. That's why we're breaking it down because we have to. So there's example of other heroes and blah blah blah. But trivia, we're gonna read that again. Star Wars The Clone Wars. The Star Wars Clone Wars, the Confederacy is being pestis are the heroes of the show as well as the antagonists opposing the main protagonist slash villains, the Jedi. General Grievous is a major heroic antagonist in the series, as well in the series. Biased director Dave Filoni favors the Jedi a lot, where he tends to make where he tends where the Jedi a lot where he makes the show perceive the Jedi as quote unquote heroes and the Separatists as quote unquote villains. While the Separatists are heroes, they do have villainous people inside their faction. Example, Dooku. But the Jedi are evil for their actions against heroes like Grievous, Trench, and various other Separatist members. But Filoni continues to pass them off if they're the heroes in quotation. What makes General Grievous a hero in Star Wars: The Clone Wars is his backstory, his goals, and his heroic actions of killing all Jedi for wronging him on his planet and killing thousands and millions of his people. Exactly, people. I only do facts. That's why I'm only the factual, not opinionated. But that's just what the truth is, you know. So that's why I have an issue when people keep trying to say, "Oh, he's a hero." He's so good." Like, first of all, like you said, you haven't watched other shows. Two, if that's the case, Luke is a in quotation villain. I'm gonna say Luke. No, I'm gonna say, Obi is already a villain. But I'm talking about like the band. If y'all want to talk about that new dumb Obi series, oh no. Just stop, y'all. Come on. Do y'all research. Do y'all research. Stop being hypocritical. Grievous is the definition of a hero. He has the traits of a hero as a fact. And you can go check that video out for a visual representation because, I don't see where Grievous is a hero. We just explained it right there on the. You can go back on the stream. You can go back to the other video. General Grievous has the traits of a hero as a fact. You can look that up on YouTube so fast because that's where it is. Getting still views to this day. I told you, we're running on a higher level than these trolls and these bums and these retards and these Jedi-tards. We're on a different level because we speak in facts. We need the devils. But anyway, it's just sad. It's really saddening to me that people don't even understand characters because they love the opinion. They love opinions. They don't love the facts. They don't like the facts. They don't like that. So, yeah, that's why I tell people. That's why we only here for facts. But all right, so yeah, that's what we feeling really good right now. So yeah, that's all Grievous heroic action rise and limits. You know, Ahsoka was an evil villain, and during that time, like I said, Ahsoka only turned good after she left the Jedi Order. So stop thinking Ahsoka is some quotation here. But we're now going to go upload a Shadow of Malevolence. So like I said, we're keep breaking it down. We're going to keep breaking it down. Shadow of Malevolence is next. All right. So we're going to skip that bias news reel because they already tried to. Yeah. Now, actually. No, we're gonna remove that from the stream quick. We're gonna before we get into Shadow of Malevolence, we're gonna talk about that bias newsreel. We're gonna talk about that bias newsreel. Yeah. We're feeling good today. We're gonna talk about that biased newsreel. We got Thrill Prime up in here. We got some more people trickling in, trickling out. Let's hope we can get India Blade Wolf on here. It's Jill Grievous here with Fashion Clone Wars. We only tell them the facts every day, keeping it real. Like I said, if you're just new, just subscribe. No people can comment on here unless you're subscribers. So if you want to comment, you probably gotta subscribe if you got like content. But like I said, don't be a no troll. So. Anyway, let's go pull up this Shadow of Malevolence because we got to talk about this before we get into the episode because people love following the bias news. But I'm not going to speak on this too long because I already have a video of that. So, the bias newsreel of Shadow of Malevolence. People love falling for that bias newsreel of Clone Wars. Like I said, you can go check that video out. You love falling for that bias newsreels. But first of all, Grievous is not a diabolical commander. That's just false information. That's just showing you how biased the Clone Wars is. And I have a whole nother video talking about that very soon coming up. About the Clone Wars is just so annoying. But we're gonna have a talk about that. Like I said, I like some things in the Clone Wars. I really do. Because like I said, but other things I can't stand. It just makes my blood pressure go whoop high because, like I said, you're telling lies about stuff. But anyway, we're going to go dive in that. First of all, Grayson, I know diabolical droid commander. That's just proving you again that this show is biased. So, That's why I just want to tell people, like, don't ever, when you watch these shows, when you watch the Clone Wars, don't listen to the newsreels because they're not the facts. Action, like I always tell people, actions speak louder than words, and Grievous's heroic actions speak louder than these biased words on what you're hearing because of these dumb newsreels. So don't even listen to that nonsense right here, trying to say, no, just please stop listening to that. Like I said, note in the newsreel, note in the newsreel, the episode labels Grievous as a diabolical commander of droids, even though that's not true, as Grievous is a hero in the gyre of the villains and the diabolical villains. So don't, like I tell people, already have a whole video for that. You can go check that out. But like I said, don't listen to bias newsreel when you're watching the Clone Wars because they're not facts. Actions speak louder than words, and Grievous's heroic actions speak louder than those dumb words. Anyway, now let's go back into this. So we have the Jedi's evil plan, which already posted on the YouTube, which you can already see that. But this is the Jedi sinister plan. It's their sinister plan, to kill Grievous the hero. So everybody already, if you watch the episode or whatever, that's what it is. It's the Jedi sinister plan to try to murder Grievous, a hero, in the Malevolent Saga episodes because they're already mad. They're already upset at the heroic cyborg Grievous. They're really angry and hurt. So, like I said, that's their sinister plan, trying to kill Grievous the hero. So, like I said, we just keep on going, and like I said, that's their sinister plan, and Ahsoka and Plo Koon villains. Then we cut to Grievous heroes at heroic actions of destroying an evil Republic fleet with medical transports of clone trooper villains. I already have a video coming up, so I'm not going to speak on this really too long. I'm really not going to speak on this that long because I already have a whole video going in about this coming very soon. So we got a new Clone Wars Explain video, so I'm not going to stick on this whole killing wounded clone villain mess. First of all, Grievous' heroic actions. I can't go back to the heroic cyber. Here we go. There's Grievous' heroic actions on this episode. Like I said, I already talked about this in the video, so I'm not going to stick on this for very too long because we're not trying to spoil stuff for for the video. But like I tell people before, Grievous' heroic actions of killing wounded clone villains, there's nothing even wrong with the clone troopers. We already explained their villains. So, sitting here trying to say that they're heroes and crying over wounded villains because of this dumb Ahsoka, because we're gonna go back and cry with the Ahsoka, y'all. We're gonna cry with the villainous Jedi Ahsoka because this is really funny. This is really funny because people like to try to say that, that people love this part. People love this dumb part because they try to say, see, Grease is going after people that can't fight back. He's going after people that can't fight back. Stop it, you retardeds. Anyway, let's go right here to this. Right here, skipping Grease World Colt. He has a reputation to uphold.
Those escape pods.
Remember
I
that.
have a reputation to uphold.
Of killing villains. All right, now we're gonna go to this Jedi villains part, but I gotta make sure this copyright miss. So we're gonna cry. We're gonna cry with Ahsoka, y'all. Y'all Jedi villains, y'all Jedi tards, y'all Jedi apologists. Oh yeah, y'all gonna be crying. Y'all love that crying Ahsoka. Ahsoka's not even crying, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Here we go. We're gonna have to go to the stupid. I'm trying to find it. It's right here. With Ahsoka villains, I'm trying to get to the part. That's why I have the audio off because I'm trying to get to the stupid part where they're talking about Grievous going after medical treatments. Okay, here we go.
Articles that's less than.
Grievous will go after.
All right, here we go. Here's the Ahsoka crying. Here we're supposed to be crying. Here are all the Jedi apologists. Here are all these people that don't know anything about Star Wars start crying because clone troopers are villains in Star Wars and they get hurt when Grievous' heroic actions in Star Wars are killing villains. Here we go.
Our convoy of medical transports near Rindelia.
Medical transports? Only General Grievous will go after clones who can't fight back.
OMG! Oh my gosh! Grievous a hero, he's going after medical. Only Grievous will go after clones who can't fight back. Oh. Alright. this is what I want to talk about, because this is where people love seeing Grievous' heroic actions or some sort of. And I already just like talked about this with other people. It's just hilarious. Like, this is complete garbage and sad. Clone troopers are villains. We already explained this, but Ahsoka, her villainous point of view of talking about Grievous is only General Grievous will go after clones who can't fight back. Why are we crying over clone troopers who are genetically engineered soldiers, not droids? Genetically engineered soldiers used by the evil Jedi Order and Republic to fight this war and committing genocides on innocents because of Jedi's evil orders. And then you're complaining about Grievous' heroic actions of going after villains. You're complaining about Grievous' heroic actions going after villains in Star Wars. You're complaining about that. Clones are villains who are doing all this evil actions. So you're complaining, saying, only General Grievous would go after clones that can't fight back. That's Ahsoka's dumb villain's point of view that gets people all upset, thinking Grievous, a hero, is some sort of evil. It's sort of action levels. It's some sort of evil. Like, you literally listening to the Jedi villain's point of view. Like, are you this retarded? Grievous' heroic actions aren't even evil. This is why people are so stupid. You dummies. The facts are there. This is why people are retarded. People don't even understand the truth that Grievous is a hero in canon. This is why I don't understand why people get so frustrated about the facts, because they don't know anything. They're listening to Jedi villain's point of view. It's not the truth. It never was. It's their point of view ability. It's not heroic Grievous. It's not the truth. So, anyway, that's all I have to just, yeah, like I said, but I'm not going to talk on that too long because we already got a whole video talking about that, because that's not the facts. Now, we're supposed to be crying about these medical clone villains. Oh, let's go back. We're supposed to be crying about these clone villains. Crying about these clone villains. Crying about these clone villains. All right, let's go ahead and talk about this. We're going to watch this part together again. We got to talk about these medical clone villains. The Grievous heroic actions are really coming. Look at all these poor villains. OMG. Oh. Look at all those cruel, malicious persons. Look at Grievous heroic actions more. Look at hero definition. All right.
Even if we had the transport, it is not possible to evacuate all of our wounded in time.
You must try. You won't stand a chance against that battleship.
Nalase, I only just received word. I've contacted the Naboo. They are sending ships to help you, and I am on my way as well.
Thank you.
See? Alright, so again, we're supposed to be crying over these cloned villains about to get killed by Grievous heroic malevolence. Again, why are we crying over clone villains about to get killed by Grievous heroic malevolence? Oh, you see that? Oh, these clones. Let's look at all that. The wounded clone villains. Nobody cares except Jedi apologists and Jedi villain supporters. So I can tell people to get mad over Grievous heroic actions on them, it's corny. It's just straight cornball nonsense. Getting mad over the Grievous heroic actions, the heroes. Oh, let's go back here.
I want to get there before too many wounded clones escape.
Sorry, sir.
Grievous is a hero who wants to get there. Because it's the facts. He's a hero who wants to get there before too many wounded villains escape his heroic wrath. He wants the clones dead. Clones are evil soldiers of the Republic and Jedi. Stop with this nonsense of crying over Grievous heroic actions. And yes, they told me this ship was fast. That's a hero named General Grievous, you retarded punks. Anyway. All right, so watching these Jedi villains, blah blah blah. It's just a whole bunch of Jedi villain nonsense. Clones, villains crying about evacuating. The heroic malevolence is coming. We can't handle. We must evacuate the villains. Oh, the wounded soldiers of you. Oh, that's like crying over Decepticons, y'all. That's like crying over Decepticons, like wounded Viacons getting transported out. They come on, and like just stop, bro. Just stop. And I said we're gonna listen to Grievous heroic quote of this because we're gonna have to listen to Grievous heroic guts. Yeah. Yeah.
We will maximize our casualties with this attack.
Grease is a hero who's maximizing his casualties of evil. Remember, evil. Remember, villains. Let's go back because people don't understand good versus evil. Let's put the Grease hero down there. Hold on. Villains. Evil, a cruelly and malicious person involved or devoted in wickedness or crime. We're crying over Grease's heroic actions of killing that. And going back to the definition of hero, and Grease is a hero who's admired. Grease is admired and idealized for courage. He has outstanding achievements, heroic actions, and he has noble qualities. He is someone who is heroic and does heroic acts. So, go back to that, right there. That's the hero who does heroic acts. Who makes it more painful for the villains who are cruel, malicious. Like I said, why are we crying over cruel, malicious people? We just chilling because we at the top. We ain't at the bottom like y'all retards and fools. That's why we got the real people. That's why I said we just chilling because we at the top while y'all at the bottom. But like I said, the facts. Grievous is a hero, that's a fact. He's a definition of a hero, that's a fact. You get mad when I say it's a fact because it is a fact. It's already been proven to be true. So if you don't like that, you can go F off somewhere else and go cry somewhere else because your opinion don't match the facts, as facts don't care about your opinion or your feelings. We only speaking facts. That Grievous is a hero in the Clone Wars canon because, we that. Y'all ain't that. So that's what it is, people. Don't ever get upset over no facts that Grievous is here and get mad trying to say Grievous heroic actions. They're so called cruel.
General.
His heroic acts are so cruel. But anyway, like I said, that's when Grievous here gets arrogant. Now, see, this is a flaw of General Grievous's heroic character. This is a flaw of Grievous's heroic character in the Clone Wars show. So this is a flaw of Grievous. This is a flaw of the heroic cyborg General Grievous. This is a flaw of the heroic cyborg General Grievous. So let me see something. So Grievous is a hero who gets a little too cocky and arrogant about the Malevolence's firepower because the Malevolence is the ultimate battleship of destroying evil. So that is what it is with that. So that's what that is with the Malevolence. So this is where Grievous hero gets a little too cocky, and this is where the arrogance, where the downfall of the Malevolence happens, is because of the arrogance, because he does think so. This is a flaw of Grievous's character. So the reason why we're talking about this is because this is just what the truth is, and this is right here. We're going to play right here.
If anything, it is Skywalker who will underestimate this ship and its power.
See, right there, Grievous hero got cocky. He's talking about Anakin will underestimate because, yes, the Malevolence is the ultimate battleship destroying evil, but this is where the part of a flaw of Grievous. Now, this is a flaw where he did underestimate the evil Anakin, but this is also plot armor as well, because we're going to move into the plot armor section of this is because once we get to the actual battle, because we don't really need to watch all this other Jedi villain nonsense with getting there. But once we get to the actual battle, Grievous Hero does order his crew to launch Vulture droids. Now we're gonna go look at something quick on the levels. Let me look at this because we're actually gonna look at this topic, and the reason why we're talking about Grievous heroic actions on levels is because we really gotta look at this. So we're gonna pull up this again. So we're gonna pull up this, and we're gonna go to some levels. Oh. The reason why I want to talk about this topic is because Malevolence Hyena bombers were not introduced in the show until the Ryloff episode, but they basically said they had hyenas. But the Malevolence complement had 144 Vulture droids. So, Grievous Hero had 144 Vulture droids. So, we'll pull back up. We're going to go back to this. So, when they launched the fighters, and people try to say, "Oh, it was just because of Grievous was too." No. They knew this was plot armor. This is not only Grievous's fault. Half of this is also plot armor. Like I said, yes, Grievous Hero did get arrogant, but the majority of this is plot armor. So, look at this. This amount of vultures. Hold on. Let's zoom into that. This amount of vulture droids, bro. Like, that is straight plot armor. You really know this is plot armor of vulture droids is because they had 144 vultures. So you have 144 vulture droids, and Grievous could have really launched more to destroy them. You clearly see this as plot armor. So, like I said again, this does not make any logical sense where people keep trying to say, "Oh, well, it's Grievous' fault." Like, say, yes, Grievous Hero did get cocky with the whole thing, but it was awful. That's a flaw of him. But yes, it was also plot armor because they had more Vulture droids they could have launched. Because, like I clearly said right here, you go back on the Malevolence, you see right there the facts. Grievous had 144 Vulture droids. So, I mean, that was just straight plot armor. So, yeah, people, you can't blame all that on the heroic side of Grievous. You have to blame some of that on plot armor. So, yes, Grievous Hero, and then that's, of course, we know what happened with the Malevolence, where it got hit. Grievous Hero failed to kill. He did kill the medical transports. He did kill the wounded clone villains, which was still heroic of him. So, he still did that, but he failed to destroy the medical station because of the Y-Wings and the plot armor of not launching more vultures when they had more fighters. And yeah, so that's how the home levels got wounded. And yep. So yep, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this topic. We will cover the Destroy Malevolence on the next stream. So we'll be talking about that on Destroy Malevolence and Rookies. We'll be talking about on the next stream. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this because, like I said, we had to speak some facts because people like to be retarded and stupid and thinking nonsense. Instead of actually looking at Grievous' royal character in the Clone Wars in the episodes of Rising Levels and Shadow Levels. So, we're gonna keep breaking this down because this is what we like to do, and a lot of people like this when we did it before on the other stream. And I'm like, hey, we're gonna start this new series, so that's just what it is. And like I said, we're gonna keep doing these new videos. And like I said, all the people that get mad at the videos, oh well, go ahead and bounce because like I said, you don't matter because we're still getting views, we're still keeping real subscribers. Like I said, you didn't like me any with this conversation. We just kept it real. We just kept it factual and not opinionated. So like I said, you get mad about the Kenobi show. Like I said, I don't even care about that. But like I said, you're gonna unsubscribe because Obi was a villain in the Clone Wars. That's just what it is. He's a villain in the Clone Wars. He's not a hero. So you get mad over the fact that Grievous is hero fighting against the Obi villain, and then this new show, blah blah blah. We're supposed to be crying over Obi, blah blah blah. Like that's dumb. You unfollow. Like I said, you pathetic. You pathetic. I have nothing else to do. But anyway. Yep, throw prime. So yep, people should accept the facts that Grievous is a hero. Exactly. But yep, that's all we're going to be doing for this stream. Like I said, next stream we are going to be talking about more of that. So, like I said, of course, all the people can watch this and catch up on what I said in there. So, yep, let me go ahead and get ready to close this out. So like I said, we'll talk more about the other stuff in the next stream. So like I said, so thank you all for stopping by. And of course, like I said, likes and views don't matter. The truth matters. So that's it, because all y'all haters and all that other stuff, likes and followers, likes and views don't matter. The truth matters. That Grievous is a hero. So all you people can go somewhere else and cry lonely because you have nothing else to do. Because you a sad retard. Anyway, let's go close it out with the famous heroic quote.
Isn't it?
I've been looking forward to meeting you. And always remember that's a heroic quote. All right, guys. General Grievous School of Factual Clone Wars is out. Have a nice day. Thank y'all for keeping it factual and keeping it real. And we out. And remember, that's the heroic facts, heroic quotes.